Raider Jim, your week 6 thoughts overall.
Another week of just, I think we said it last week. I had heard somebody on the radio say, we won't know until Thanksgiving. I don't know if we're going to know by Thanksgiving. And I think you said that last week. We may not know at Thanksgiving. I mean, some of the, I won't say nonsense, but just some of the surprises that were out there. Pull up the scores from last week real quick.
I agree with you. I think
the Bears out of nowhere. They end up winning that game. Shame on the Commanders. The Broncos, they're just barely hanging on, if you ask me. To go against a team like the Jets and only win by 2 points, and a lucky 2 points because they got that in the fourth quarter. The Bills.
Yeah.
The Bills couldn't put up points, couldn't get any yardage. I mean, there is no consistency in the league right now. And I don't know. Carolina beats the Cowboys. Just wild. Just a wild week.
It really is. And I think one of the biggest microcosms that you can kind of point to is 2 or 3 weeks ago, Carolina shuts out Atlanta, 30-0. And then we look past this past week, Atlanta's going out and taking care of Buffalo. And, I talked about it last week. I didn't think Atlanta was going to win the game, but I think it was a 5.5. I did think they were going to cover. The biggest issue right now for the Bills, I believe, is the defense. The defense is bad. It was a terrible matchup because their run defense is one of the worst in the league. And folks, if you're not on the Bijan Robinson hype train, you need to find a way to get on, because for me right now, I think he is the best non-quarterback in the league. He is incredibly fun to watch. I think the Falcons are very good, but again, they're very good right now. So many things seem to change, and I'll go all the way back to Thursday, and yes, I will stand in front of that train. Not only did the Giants take care of business against the Eagles, but they dominated the Eagles. I'll talk a little bit more about that game when I get to the Eagles, but it was a devastating performance from the Eagles. But the Giants in particular, just going back to kind of my overall thought of, do we really know what's going on? This was a team that just I guess even less than that, 4 days before that, they were the one scalp that the Saints have. And then the Giants go out and beat the defending Super Bowl champ. So it is truly a week-to-week experience. And I agree. I think, Thanksgiving, I think we'll know about 2 or 3, 4 or 5 teams. Those are really good. These 5 or 6 teams, really bad. And then everything in the middle, you just kind of flip a coin and see when you're dealing with them, because it's going to be an incredible run to the end. I think the NFC is just a gauntlet. I really don't think there's any overall bad teams in the NFC. I think the Jets and Browns are by far, and the Titans, way lower than any of the kind of the bad teams in the NFC. I am, from a betting standpoint, it's hell, right? But as a sports fan, it's incredible. We're watching parity at its finest in a league that is built on parity, and it seems every year to get even more parodic. No, that can't be true. More parity. But anyways, it was an incredible week 6. I will say, not only do I not like 2 Monday night games, but why are we doing 2 Monday night games head to head with Major League Baseball playoffs? I get it. The NFL runs the world. I understand it. But you know what? I didn't watch really anything on too much on Monday. I saw scores. I got the previous channel. Sorry, I'm a one TV guy. Just how it is. And it's difficult. And at the end of the day, Major League Baseball playoffs, a lot more on the line. And guess what? We get it again this week. And guess what? Major League Baseball playoffs are still going to be going on. I don't know. It just seems unnecessary. You have all winter to fill in 2 games. I don't know. It's frustrating to me, but soapbox put away for now. You know I'm bringing it back out later. But